So the other day I had some of this ammunition out to the range. It's a reload in a Swedish military case, Berdan primed. There's the head stamp. It's got a Russian-made Berdan primer in it. It's got 44 grains of Reloader 19 and 140 grain Spear 264 diameter spire point. And I was experiencing some hang fires. I'm going to fire a few of these and let you see what they look like. I really don't recommend firing ammunition that exhibits these symptoms because it is a bit of a risky thing. I think I'll move the sight up a bit. The stuff shoots low. Flies are kind of bad tonight. There's a longer hang fire, that one. Alright, let's go down and see the target, see if I could hit anything even with that much of a delay. And there are the 3 shots that I fired from 100 yards. All hang fires, which doesn't contribute much to good grouping because you get a bit of a delay between pulling the trigger and the round going off. So these rounds here are identical to the first ones, except they have been sized. The first ones were gallery loads that were not sized, and I think the neck tension was so light that that was contributing to the hang fire situation. So we're going to try these full-length sized ones. Hopefully the additional neck tension will contribute to better ignition. Anyway, we'll find out here in a second. Well, that was better. Oh, had a hang fire in that one too. And another hang fire. 2 more rounds left, I'm just going to shoot them up. Again. And again. Well, apparently that wasn't the solution. Let's go see the target. Well, once again, not much of a group, but then again, with that much lag time between pulling the trigger and having the bullet come out, I'm not really surprised. Alright, I've got one and only one round loaded in some later Swedish brass. It has larger flash holes than this old stuff, so let's see whether it gives a hang fire or not. Nope, no hang fire with that stuff. So perhaps it's the size of the flash holes that is the problem. Well, I'm back from the range, and I've been doing some more investigation into perhaps what I think is the cause of my hang firing 6.5mm reloads. This brass that I've been using is Swedish military brass. It's old stuff, 1944 production. And we're having a close-up look here at the primer pocket. And note the very small flash holes in this brass. These the flash holes are so small that even a drill bit as small as this one. This is a, what's it, a .040, a number 60 drill bit, will not fit through those holes. That's how small the hole is. So I don't really know exactly how small that is because I don't really have any way to measure anything any smaller than that. That's the smallest drill bit size that I have. So very tiny flash holes. I'll compare it to some other Berdan primed brass. Here is some 762 by 39, and you can see the size of the flash holes in that. This drill bit shank will actually go into the hole of that, just barely, but it will go in. So you can see that's a significantly larger sized flash hole than with the Swedish stuff. So there's a real good side-by-side comparison. You can see the hole in each one and just how tiny that those flash holes are. Some other rounds here. This is a Privy Partisan 7.5 French. Once again, quite a bit bigger size of flash hole. I think a .042 drill bit shank will fit through into those. So yeah, that'll go right in there. So that's quite a bit bigger size. And larger yet, here we have some Brazilian 762 NATO spec stuff. And the flash holes in it are large enough that a .046 drill will actually fit into those holes. So I think I may have figured out the cause, and that is probably the fact that the primers I'm using are not very compatible with such small flash holes in the primer pockets, and therefore it's taken a while for the flame to get through sufficiently to light the powder up. So I think the solution to this is fairly simple. It's just a matter of drilling the holes in this Berdan prime brass out a little bit bigger. I'll probably start off and use a .42 drill, .042 drill, and open those up. Regrettably, I broke the last decapping pin that I have for my RCBS decapping apparatus, so I won't be able to put my theory really to the test until I can deprime some more of that brass. However, the one round of later Swedish brass that I had, it did go off, and the flash holes in that later Swedish brass were noticeably bigger than the stuff in this 1944 production. So anyway, you just run into some really odd things when you reload old brass with unusual components. Some of the sort of things that you don't encounter very often or at all when you're sticking to a more conventional set of components. So just one of those things you have to watch out for, and sometimes you have to do a little bit of problem solving along the way to figure out how to get around some of these minor issues. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We will talk to you later.